Some of the numbers we were hearing as far as how high of a percentage worldwide of mangroves that have already been destroyed, for me makes it that much more pressing to be able to do whatever we can do to preserve what's left. This area here is definitely a really cool spot and a really powerful area to try to maintain.
The town is a small town. Usually every year we have a hurricane season. Every year a hurricane comes, but it has survived many storms because of these mangroves that protect the shoreline from the wind.
How it holds the land together. Without them, probably all of this wouldn't even be here.
Just be eroded.
After storms and hurricanes and stuff.
We have 61 miles of coastline that Music for Relief, partnered with Wild Coast, is working to protect.
We feel really, really good about being here. It's a passion project for me because I'm really, really passionate about the ocean and surfing. I spend a lot of my time at the beach. This project here is the first project that we're doing that directly affects the ocean, and we've teamed up with the surf community to raise more awareness.
Tenemos un gran número de manglares que cuidar, que proteger, porque esta es una zona donde entra la ballena gris cada año. Se está cuidando de que no se dañe el medio ambiente, que no haya tanta basura. Y bueno, esa es la finalidad, ¿no? Cuidar nada más.
The mission of Music for Relief is to help victims of natural disasters, and we realize there's a correlation between making those natural disasters more severe and that there's things that we can do to start making positive change.
I'm going to show you a couple of species of mangroves here in this patch of mangrove forest. So this is a root coming into the water, but now we're in the low tide, so we can look at the root system. With the high tide, will be underwater. This is where a bunch of fish swim and all this wildlife.
Their habitat they created for fish and stuff to grow. It's almost like a little safety net for creatures. Bigger species can't get in there, so they can just hide in there, eat their food, and just thrive. And then all the fish come and they party under it. So it's also like a club. I did not know that.
When they fall, the seeds just move slowly along coastlines. And they stick into the ground and then grow into a plant.
Mangroves here help to not only provide buffer system for any hurricanes and natural disasters, but they also help hold the sand in the area. Most importantly, we've learned that they sequester more carbon than any other plant species on the planet.
And these are adapted to resist salinity from the water. About the only plant that can grow a forest next to the seawater. That's why they're so important. And in places like this is a desert and there's no much vegetation, but mangroves can produce these vast forests.
Having both Koa Rothman and Koa Smith here, we definitely wanted to be able to see them in their element. After learning so much about the mangroves down here and just get a chance to enjoy ourselves and play in the ocean a little bit. Took a nice long set of boat rides. I think it was a boat ride, then a boat ride on a trailer over land.
And then got driven over an island and then backed in the water.
That was a first.
Without having to step off the boat, just island hopping.
After a couple hours of travel out to this distant island.
And finally we got there and the wind was stiff offshore and it was freezing. We got some good waves. Everyone was dropping in on each other, went through some rocks. And then all of a sudden the set started rolling through and it was still pretty small, but it was fun.
Surfers have like a very unique connection with the health of the ocean, at least along the coast. So when surfers start getting sick from stuff, then you know there's something going on in the community that people need to know about. Obviously the planet is mostly ocean and that tremendously affects the health of our whole planet.
Koa Smith and Koa Rothman Rothman to come down here with us was really special. So hopefully it's an opportunity for them just to share what they saw. We've gotten the chance as a band for Linkin Park to come down to Mexico quite a few times. Mexico's got some of our wildest, loudest fans that we've been able to find anywhere in the world. For that reason, I think it's really special to be able to do some projects down here and just get involved with a space so close to home. And that's not only close, but it's also special.